Welcome to round one of the W Series 2022 season. First round is Miami with 2 races on the 8th of May. Round 2 is Barcelona on the 21st of May. Round 3 is Silverstone on the 2nd of July. Round 4 is La Castellet on the 23rd of July. Round 5 is Budapest on the 30th of July. Round 6 is Suzuka on the 8th of October. Round 7 is at Austin on the 22nd of October. Round 8 is in Mexico City on the 30th of October. It is race 1 here in Miami.
On board then with the Aston Martin, Nick Homewood from EERC is driving us around a lap. Flat out as you approach down towards turn number 1. Brake all the way down, 3rd gear, 55 mile an hour corner for the tight first corner. Rise that up then, 4th gear, 95, 5th gear, 125 round turn 3. Little kinkier down at turn 4 as well as you approach the first real braking zone. 6th gear down to 130 miles an hour, wrist again to 120 as you just literally flying through. Now turn 8, hard on the brakes, 5th gear, 80 miles an hour into the braking zone. Now back on the accelerator at the kink. Now open up, 8th gear, 200 miles an hour, flat out through the DRS zone, down towards turn 11 and turn 12, down the beach side south and the beach side north as well. After the braking zone, slap on the brakes now, into the trickiest part of the track as well. 2nd gear corners as well, around about 50 miles an hour. The apex tightens in on itself as well, triple apexes before this tight chicane at 14 and 15. It's going to really throw the drivers out, as well as this one. Turn 16, 45 miles an hour. The wall is closer than it looks on R Factor before it widens up on the track as well. Down the back straightaway, already 8th gear, 207 miles an hour in as well. That's what the driver's going to be feeling. They're going to have to slam on the brakes. Down again, 2nd gear into a late braking zone, 45 miles an hour. Last 2 corners, you're building up speed. Turn 18, 5th gear, 125. Turn 19, 7th gear at 170 miles an hour. Cross the line at over 180. That's a lap of Miami. Action.
Hello and welcome to round 1 and race 1 of the weekend for W Series. We're at Miami this weekend, and I can't for the life of me trying. I think it's Autodrome.
Yeah, International Autodrome. Literally spells MIA, Maya, which is the international airport code. So they desperately tried to get that in as well.
They should have done the stadium name.
They should have, yeah.
So at least people, when they look at what this says, know the exact positioning of the airport.
Yes, indeed, yeah. We're getting ready then for race 1. I'm excited. Are you excited, Megan? I'm itching to get going.
I'm more nervous than excited due to the crash and spin before and seeing them all bunched up together. I have very much nerves for this. Anyway, going through the grid. On row 1, we have in first is Marty, followed by Chadwick in second. Third, on the second row for 3 is Alice Powell. In 4th is Emma Kimmerleinen. Row 3 is Fabian Volrand. She just had a crash in the last qualifying. Followed by Jess Hawkins. On row 4 it is Belen Garcia, followed by Sarah Moore. On row 5 it's Abby Pulling, followed by Marta Garcia. Row 6 is Chloe Chambers, followed by Baitsky Visser, and then row 7 is Abby Eaton and Tomaselli. Then row
8.
Yeah. I'm just trying to figure that out there. We have some newbies on the bottom half of the grid, some nice rookies to test out. We have De Hughes in 15th, followed by Babikova. I hope I'm saying that right.
Yeah.
In 16th, in 17th is Bustamante, and in 18th is Noda.
And Noda had a poor getaway from the grid there as well. She couldn't get away on the formation lap. It took a few tries as well to get the clutch engaged, but we are on the formation lap here for the circuit. And Alex Jakes, David Coulthard, I'm a shift on the commentators there. But Megan, you're leading it again. Does it feel weird? It's been 6 months since the last W Series.
It is a little bit weird, and it does take a bit of a while to get it back into the swing of things. You can see I'm not used to leading this as well as I used to be. Though I can remember from qualifying that this is very happy with her car at the moment.
Yeah, we're gonna have race control messages as well at the bottom of the screen. They'll pop up throughout the race. Tweet decks alongside us, and then we've got the lap counter at the top. 30 minutes plus 1 lap as per usual. And W Series launching a bit of history here. It's the first race at this circuit, and we've already seen some problems in qualifying. We were supposed to see some rain. It hasn't turned up. That's for the better. And now we're going to see what this racetrack's going to bring.
There is a lot of light bits of debris appears on the circuit. That could have been left over from Volveren's crash, to be honest.
And we just had the third practice session for Formula 1 as well. And we saw Esteban Ocon back in the wall there as well.
How did that go? Any reds?
Esteban Ocon crashed in exactly the same position as Carlos Sainz in exactly the same way. He flipped it back at the Red Bull section and drifted into the wall.
Wait, Volveren flipped
into the wall the same,
back.
Yeah.
Okay, that place is going to be a problem. Which turn is that?
That's down at the Red Bull section, the Red Bull complex, turns for 13, 14, 15.
It's all around the Red Bull complex, isn't it?
A little bit of paper bag there I see coming up, but Maria Marti just pulling it up. Jamie Chadwick for Jenna Racing, of course, back in control. That's really where things are going to be interesting this year as well. Jenna Racing coming in. Chloe Chambers as her teammate.
It'll be impressive if they can get a win on their first race, I can tell you that.
And of course, these W Series cars as well. They're fantastic. Can I run through some stats while they're on the formation lap?
Of course.
4-cylinder turbocharged engine, 270 brake horsepower as well. Auto Technica Motoroli will run the engines as well. Gearbox, SLR 82 6-speed gearbox as well. ECU and data acquisitions, Magnet Morale as well, the electronic suppliers L. Front suspensions, a double wishbone with push pods, the same on the rear. 2 dampeners, the currently 2-way adjustable. Brembo brakes, so they're hard on the front as well. Wheels, 10 times 13 inches at the front on aluminium, and the rear it's 12 times 13 as well, so it's a bit quicker than normal as well. And of course, race 1 and 2 take part here in Miami. 10-race calendar, 8 races, double headers in Miami and Mexico. Barcelona, Silverstone, La Castellet, Budapest, Suzuka and Austin come through. You're not looking forward to Suzuka, though. The only night race on the calendar for you.
I am definitely not looking forward to Suzuka. I forget which time that is, though I can definitely tell you that I'll probably be both doing tests and having to do that and loads of Formula 1, MotoGP and IndyCar, so...
Cars lining up anyway. So Marty's on the right-hand side. On the left is Chadwick. Chadwick's got the inside line to turn 1. My advice, watch the midfield through the first sectors.
I wonder who's going to get the lead. I honestly think Marty will kind of keep it for the first corner. Honestly, I hope that she does because, I do not foretell good things. Right.
Green flag.
1 light, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. I'm underway in Miami.
Stall it, doesn't get going. Half the field.
Marty stalls. And, someone else has stalled. That's further back. And
Belen Garcia or Alice Powell.
Chadwick is flying ahead of the field, though unfortunately
yes,
it
was
so
Powell. It was Alice Powell. She got stuck to the line as well. I don't believe it.
I thought it was Alice.
And I think further back, that was either Sarah or Abby pulling.
Oh, Emma Kimalainen's got a lightning start away from 4th into 2nd. Who else stalled? There was another staller.
Yeah, it wasn't Abby pulling, so it must have been Sarah Moore. I don't think they're going to get this way.
It had to have been first corner successfully done. I can never get my words right when I'm commentating lead. Is that a problem you find as well?
I do, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, look. So, several cars stalled. Look, Marty, Powell and Belen Garcia.
I knew Marty had stalled. Yellow sector 1 and 2. Who has decided to have...
If Alice Powell hasn't got off the grid, they'll have to throw the safety car. But look at that
Probably
for Volvo. Look at Volveren crashed in the qualifying, looking at the inside for Kimalainen.
Volveren's just like, do you know what? I had a bad day today. I'm not going to let that continue. Right, so Emma Kimalainen is basically tailing very, very close to the back of Jamie Chadwick right now. They better get ready for the yellow coming up because...
That's...
Alice Powell has crashed out. She's out of her car. It seems like she might have crashed a little bit into the barriers. She's definitely broken her front wing.
So she stalled on the grid and now she's hit the wall. Where did that happen, safety car?
I did wonder why she was so far back. Who else? Oh. I don't see Noda really setting much of a time, though. She's definitely far behind the rest of the field. Maybe they had a bit of contact. She's a second behind.
Yeah. So...
Drivers to overflow, safety car, no overtaking.
So it was...
Did I say that right?
It was Belen Garcia, Juju Noda...
Oh, she's really messed up.
And Alice Powell.
Tyre barrier.
So is there more than one car in? Because she's gone in.
I don't know. It's carbon fibre of debris all over the track. That's going to be...
They might red flag this, to be fair.
Why is it going green on that one?
What's happened to Jess Hawkins? She's dropped down to 5th, and Marta Garcia's gone to 4th. Whether or not that's the safety car. There you see Alice Powell running slowly or stopped. Well, she's out of the race.
She's just come round a corner. She would have just come round a corner, so obviously maybe she had a little bit of contact. Here's a replay. Obviously, we've got all the stallers. Though, what happened here?
So that was getting through.
Alice
so that
was
was
the
Noda.
last.
Yeah, Noda did stall.
Alice was the last to get on the wave.
No, she wasn't. Look.
Who was that? That would have been Noda.
So that was
So it
Belen
was
Garcia.
Noda.
Yeah. So Alice had a poor start and just completely bogged down. Of course, these cars haven't run a launch control for over 6 months to get going. So
What happened?
they've got another chance tomorrow in the same order. And this
Here it
is Alice into the wall. Goes too wide. No, that's not her. There she is.
Yeah. I think she was trying... Oh, hold on. Team radio.
Clip the wall, guys.
I clipped the wall.
Okay, copy that.
She wasn't the last car at the time of her crash. So I'm taking the assumption she was trying to avoid someone, since the last car behind her would have been Noda. I'm guessing she was trying to avoid Belen Garcia on her going around the corner. So she went too wide and then ended up clipping the wall.
Well, my take on that, she's hit the wall, definitely trying to get back past Noda as well. So Noda's undertaken her. So 26 minutes and 10 seconds to go. You can see +1 lap. Safety car out again. That was an interesting start. I don't think anybody expected 3 stallers not to get going.
3 stallers. That is worrying for the tyres on this track. The track temperature must be low.
It's just you've gone and the car's just spun up immediately.
Yeah, and it's weird because this is a very, very hot and humid place.
Yeah, track temperature was up. I reckon last time we looked at it was about 31 degrees in F1. So it was decreasing.
But is it good enough for this type of tyre?
The hand-up tyres, very sticky as well. Short
I reckon
wheel
that would
spin.
have got a little bit... it would have stuck. It needs to be a bit lower, I would say.
So safety car is out. Alice Powell is out. And Chadwick leads. I told you Jamie Chadwick. That was my pick a winner for both races. That would be Jamie Chadwick taking the victory. And
mine is out.
Yeah, Alice Powell.
Yeah. Mine stalled and then decided to be out.
Yeah. So Alice is out of the race.
Come on, Alice. I had my hopes on you.
She's watching through. She's got another chance tomorrow, though. Same start grid.
I didn't choose her for tomorrow. I chose Jamie.
It's the same grid, though, for race 1 and race 2.
You'd think.
And Alice is right in the middle of all the fans there. Is that allowed?
You'd think it was the same grid. So no.
I can just hear.
Apparently, Jamie is first in that grid.
For race 2?
Yeah, and I could not for the life of me keep up with what the commentators on there were saying.
Jamie Chadwick has set the fastest lap of the race on 3:13.125. So, considering we're only on lap, we just started lap 3.
Slowest and yet fastest.
Yeah, we only just started lap 3 as well. Josh Play says, I picked Powell.
Oh.
You're not.
Oh, they still haven't got the car out and they've got to repair the barrier as well.
And I don't suppose they can red flag because they've got
can't.
qualifying for F1 shortly after. They can't. Can they delay F1 qualifying? Surely they can.
Oh, Noda's just got the fastest lap.
The
Good
problem,
for her.
the
First
problem
race.
is that Tech Pro barrier is properly broken. You can see it. I can see it as well.
It's going to take a lot of time to repair that.
Well,
so they've got to have sweepers. I personally would red flag it, though it would cause so many complications.
We've never had a red flag in W Series before.
Yes, we have.
Have we? When?
they have, I swear.
What, a race has been stopped?
I
I don't
swear.
remember a W Series race being stopped.
I could have sworn I've commentated on a red flag.
We've got just a start delayed in Hungary and Belgium.
Look it up.
Never had a red flag. So this is a similar situation to Jeddah. Do you remember with F1 when last year Schumacher hit the wall, the tempo barrier was damaged, it had to be replaced. So I don't know why they're taking. Usually race control are quite quick to throw a red flag, and yet they're taking their time here
I am looking
as
for
they
this red
they
flag.
fly through. Yeah. I don't think we have had a red flag in W Series. If you find it, Megs, I'll believe you. But the safety car,
Vandal.
Zandvoort.
Zandvoort, yeah.
Well, that's come up. I don't remember a red flag at Zandvoort. I thought the road quite clearly.
It's the first one that came up.
We'll keep an eye out then. Still under safety car at the moment, though.
I think it's more of a quali thing to have
Red
crashes
flags,
with.
yeah. We've commented on qualifying at Silverstone with a red flag. Can I take the start?
Sure.
So this is, I'm trying to find out. So if that was a staller for the race leader of Nuria Marti, the pole sitter, she was with the Quantify Racing. So it was Belen Garcia who stalled on the grid. So her teammate stalled as well. So
Oh.
it was Belen. Juju Noda stalled, Alice Powell stalled, and Nuria
Marti.
Marti stalled. Marti's fought back up to
Unfortunate.
13th. Great start for Jamie Chadwick, though, and
She got lightning start.
yeah, Jenna Racing are beside themselves at the moment. Caitlin Jenner, who's here this weekend and will be in every W Series
She'll be
race.
jumping up the walls.
Yeah, she's going for it now, isn't
Getting
she?
the champagne out, just like, we've already won.
Yeah, first race won
Because
already.
let's face it, it's likely that they've already won.
Jamie Chadwick, I said, if she wins both races or even just one race this weekend, that's it. Get her in an F2 seat. There's no point getting her in anything else. Out there, no point running in the W Series. There's Alice Powell. 3, 4, 5, 6 big knocks there, Megs. That was
And
heavy in the wall.
the amount of carbon fibre that she actually got out of those
Yeah.
barriers is shocking, and that's going to take a lot of sweeping before the F1 quality.
Yeah. Just quick, Ryan Peering says if this was F1, we'd red flag it and sort it out. However, because F1 hold priority, they would just make this W Series race almost wholly a event behind the safety car,
Yeah.
just to stick to their precious F1 schedule. That's right. We've
It's
run
putting them in danger.
we've
I'm
run
not very
9
happy about
races. We've run 9 races behind this 9 minutes now behind the safety car. We've got some messages in the chat if you want to go for it, Megs.
that. Hold on.
Yeah, go on.
Josh Play says, you got this, Megan. I picked Powell. You're not alone. Yeah, we're not having a good day, are we? Picked Powell for race 1 and Chadwick for race 2. Oh, I did the same.
Yeah.
We both had the same hopes. Then Roland said Chadwick is the GOAT of... If she wins this year's championship, does she get enough points for her super license? Probably.
She's already got enough money for... She's already got enough points for her racing license.
It's whether she gets it.
It's the fact that she needs to get to F2.
There's a massive piece of debris on that track. I'm sorry.
Why are the marshals not out there cleaning up? This feels like the safety car's still going through there. This feels like a massive miscommunication between race
This
control
is
and
a
the
giant
marshals.
violation of the ethics.
And the car's only halfway down the straight. They haven't even got it behind the barrier yet.
Okay, I'm going to go on a rant. How do they have the nerve to have a tractor out? Well, a tractor forklift, I don't know what it's called. But how dare they have that out on the track with a car being lifted up in the air with debris all over the place? And so did we learn nothing from Bianchi?
I don't think we did. This should be a red flag situation. I don't know why we haven't red flagged it.
It doesn't matter the sport. It matters the fact that it's ethics in motorsport nowadays to not have the cars racing when that is on the track.
Yeah, still no sign of the red flag, and they're struggling to get the car back through as well. They've taken a John Deere onto the circuit, a JCB.
I am not happy.
We've done 3 laps. This is lap 4, all of them behind safety car since the start. Hey, what's up? I'm back. I just made my qualifying prediction. I would say this is the hardest prediction I've ever made with a qualifying session in dry conditions after seeing the FP3 result as well. What is your prediction for qualifying SHT? Josh Play says, red, reschedule after F1 quali, red it and reschedule. I think that should be the fair thing, don't you think?
I am not happy with the way W Series is handling this.
Yeah, well, it's the FIA race director as well. It's not... this is... they are literally having a committee meeting about it.
And there's a person on the track. What
yeah.
happens if someone suddenly loses control?
the
They
J-
go
yeah,
into the person and the car, and then guess what happens?
The JCB is still there, not moving. The marshals are questioning what they're doing. They're dropping bits of carbon fibre and everything everywhere. This is unbelievable. What is red flag?
Thank goodness. Red, because that needed to be done. I am shocked that it takes that long for them to actually red flag this race.
Oh, first time a race has ever been stopped in the W Series.
Yes.
But why wasn't that an
And
instant...
it's the first Miami race.
Yeah, why wasn't that an instant red flag, though? I don't get it.
I don't know, and I'm shocked and appalled for the fact that it took that long and that many times going round that car that's crashed
3 laps.
to do that.
Now, they could have had to... Now, they've completed 3 laps before the red flag came out. As Chadwick, now they're all coming into the pit lane under the red flag procedure. Race is suspended, cars line up in the pit lane. But they've completed... They've completed 3 laps, but crucially, under the new FIA rules, not 3 green flag laps.
No,
Which
they're all
means,
yellow.
which means we can't have any points if this race doesn't restart. So
It will restart.
yeah,
It'll just take a long time. They'll have to reschedule F1.
they'll have to, or they'll have to reschedule a W Series race. I don't know. There's Alice into the wall. She
No,
just
'cause
went.
we're having one tomorrow as well.
Alice went completely into the wall all by herself. Though. And again,
She was trying
like
to
she
go
had no steering.
right.
Yeah,
Because look there.
yeah, like she had no steering.
Look at the car coming there.
That would be.
There's another car.
Noda,
They decide
yeah.
not to show it. Of course they do.
First ever red flag in the W Series in its history, and it comes with Alice Powell crashing into the wall.
And it takes that long for them to put it out.
Yes, how long was it? 18:29 is left on the clock, actually.
It took them 12... it took them 11 and a half minutes.
That's
Or
not
11.
good. That's not good. That is really not good, actually.
I am really shocked at the fact that they took that long. Anything could have happened in that amount of time.
We've still got the +1 to go, though, so... And now, look, as soon as the red flags come out, see how quickly that car's being moved?
Yeah.
That is... Oh. Is this the first red flag of the year?
Yes.
Yeah, it is, yeah. Yeah, complete first red flag of the year.
No, it's not the first red flag of the year. We had 2 red flags in quali. So,
In a sense of the damage on the front light, I think it's quite bad.
what did Annie do?
I think she's complaining about front left tyre.
Who
and
did
saying
she
it's quite
hit?
bad.
Who did she hit?
Can't see anything on the... There! Look, suspension's damaged. Yes, look, the suspension structure's damaged on the
Who's
double
she
fold,
near?
yeah.
Okay, hold on. Abby started near Sarah Moore, who's
She's still behind Sarah Moore, look.
Oh.
Yeah.
And it's behind Marta Garcia. Where is Marta?
So,
Marta's in
yeah.
4th.
So, a question from Ronaldo saying, is the timer stopped or will it keep running down? The timer has stopped with 18:29 to go plus 1 lap. They are literally taking the GC back to the incident area. Josh Blazer said, who's our pit reporter. Alice Powell's back in. She can't race in the remainder of this one.
Which can race tomorrow.
But she can't race tomorrow in race 2, yeah.
Hopefully her car will be fixed by then. I mean, she's only really got a damaged nose, to be honest.
One other thing as well, when this race restarts, it'll either be with a rolling start or a standing start, depending on what it would be. So we might have another...
Rolling.
Yeah, I don't think they'll go for another standing.
Not after what happened.
Red flag. Let's hope the fader.
Always time for something new. Literally, I got a bit of a wobble on the way in, and then I must have caught a bit of dust, and then it just dragged me out, and it was just like this, and then I just went stupid. Yeah, it's annoying, but
Well, it is what it is now.
yeah,
We'll get it sorted tomorrow.
I hope so. It's quite hard in the front. It's like
And the
totally
rear as well.
crumbling.
Alice Powell just talking with
Well,
her
we know
engineer.
Alice is a good punter.
Yeah, that was Alice talking with her engineer. She gave us everything we need to know. So she lost the
Yeah.
rear coming into the corner, and that's what caused the accident.
It's-
What I mean is that this is the first red flag of the year, I think, for any motorsport series we've covered. We never had one in F1. We haven't had any in F2 and F3. And this is none in
in
Moto 2.
IndyCar we had some.
Oh, we had one in Moto 2, didn't we? Moto 2 got red flagged, of
Yeah,
course, in
because of that
Portugal.
big
Yeah.
pile up.
Yeah, so we have had a thing as well.
And IndyCar's definitely been red.
I'd love to have you on, Josh, but we've got no broadcast software. This is a different OBS tab to anything else.
GP's been
So
red, I think.
nothing actually set up for a 2 commentator thing. So red flag. First time a race has been stopped. And not really what we wanted to see, because this race now, it's going to run quite close to the qualifying for Formula One.
Yeah, it would have been dealt with a lot more when everything wasn't spread about the track, because they've made it a lot more difficult for themselves having the sweepers try and pick all the debris up,
Yeah.
because the drivers have drove through it and now it's possible that it's in their engines, and the fact that someone could have drove over any amount of sharp debris that came off that barrier and could potentially have a puncture, though hope that doesn't happen, and the fact they had that massive danger of there are three marshals on the track,
Yeah.
a car
JCB,
that had
yeah.
crashed into a wall on the racing line,
Have I got,
and
yeah.
they had a big tractor on it.
Well, I've got a feeling this is going to be quite a lot like what we're going to have to put up with for the rest of the night. Red flags in constant in the qualifying session. Race control.
Race will resume at 4:55. Rolling start. I was
Yeah.
right.
So yeah.
Not going to risk it with standing again.
Okay, that's decent then. It's not going to be that. It's not going to be that big of a delay. We should be done by 8:30.
Yeah.
Which is 15 minutes before we go on air. So I'm going to make an adjustment to the... we're going to have to do a live pre-show for Formula One because we can't do anything else. So that's great. In fact, I think now actually we're going to go on air with a traditional lineup. Qualifying might be slimmed down a lot due to the problems. Oh, some
Team
radio.
radio for Abby Pulling.
Kind of finance, not too worried about the damage in terms of the wear down to the court. That's okay. It's just going to be uncomfortable to drive.
Okay, uncomfortable to drive.
Yeah, there's nothing they can do, I suppose.
Uncomfortable to drive. It's going to be difficult to drive.
When does the clock restart? Is it? It's a standing. It's not a standing start. So when does the timer restart itself?
I assume once every single driver's out of the pit lane.
Yeah. So as soon as we go out, the clock should restart. If not, it's easily reset to 18:29 plus 1 lap. But is it going to be restarted when the lights go green as well? It's a rolling start, so
Hopefully.
this is the tricky situation. It's not going to be a standing start. Let's have some radio.
Ah, the two APs stressing to each other. Of course, Alice Powell is Abby Pulling's mentor, isn't she?
Yes, she is. Yeah.
Two APs.
Just like to point out that's the first time that we've had a red flag in W Series, but the red flag should have come out immediately.
Yeah, it shouldn't have taken that long.
Yeah.
If it was any other sport, they would have been like, "Oh, we should probably red flag this now."
And they didn't. They just left it going, left it on for absolutely ages as well.
Someone probably complained
Yeah.
on the radio if it wasn't heard.
Well, this needs to be a red flag. We're not getting any running here. Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Jamie's going to have to do it all again, though, isn't she? She's going to have to roll the restart away. It's going to be tricky. Red flag is in. We're going to resume in under a minute, Megs. So whatever's about to happen, we are going to see it right here, right now. We've got your predictions from SHT as well. The red flag sort of caught us out. It's been a quick red flag, hasn't it?
It has been a quick red flag, and I'm surprised we've been able to get all the debris up there, because it was quite spread about. Though I suppose they used that big, road sweeper thing that they've been recently using. A lot more effective than having people literally just sweeping the track. Because we've seen that, and that was long.
Don't know how long I've been on mute, but either way, not only a few seconds. Getting ready for the restart then. When I'm keeping my eye on that clock. As soon as it starts ticking, I'm pressing this enter key to start the main timer.
Luckily, you only have to worry about that.
Yeah, here we go. Go on.
Right, so the green light is on, and the clock has started again. Waiting for...
Go on, Bert. Away you go. He's just stopped. He's just cost us 15 seconds of this race.
And we're underway again for the Miami first race of the season, basically. Though, they're still taking so long to actually get out of that field. That is shocking about the speed. Why did it take 15 seconds? He should have gone as soon as it went green.
Oh, we got a staller in the pit lane. Now,
Oh.
it's Bianca Bustamante as well, who was stopped in the pits, and that's stopped Marty.
I say Bustamante.
Yeah, Emily de Hughes in there as well. So half the field is still stuck in the pit lane, and they're So yeah, Bianca Bustamante or
Maybe a rolling
Bustamante.
start wasn't the best
Yeah.
idea.
She can't get going in the academy driver, so she's stuck in the pit lane. And look, everyone can't go around her because it's in the fast lane. Oh, this is a mess. This is an
They've been
absolute mess.
standing
Yeah,
too long.
and
Oh, she's
now
on
we
the way.
get going. Here we go. She's got to push. Here we go. But then, W Series. Oh, the lights on red. They're all leaving the pit lane with the lights on red.
Why is...
So that's Chloe Chambers, Bruno Tomaselli, Bianca Bustamante, Naomi Marty, Emily de Hughes, Badikova, Bella Garcia, and Julia Noda. They've all left the pit lane with
red
the
light.
with the red light. So they're all going to get a penalty. They shouldn't have left the pits. Why the red light was on, I don't know.
No, I think someone must have accidentally pressed it or something.
What a mess. This opening W Series race has been an absolute mess. I don't know if
It
they're trying to
has.
sabotage it. Let's listen.
Team radio for pulling.
I'm going to stick to more like glue on the last corner.
Sounds like a plan.
Where is she?
Sticking to everyone like glue. I mean, it's not like she's got loads of competition from behind. Though, very good start from Wolverend. Look at where Wolverend is.
Yeah.
Third.
Safety car should come in this lap. Oh, no, actually, it can't. They're going to have to leave out the safety car for yet another lap.
Are we ever going to get a green flag lap?
I think we're only going to get about 13 minutes of racing today. Oh, they've really made a mistake here.
Oh, and look at how much debris is still on the track.
SHT says, what a chaos of miscommunication. Oh, this is a mess. Honestly, usually I'm proud to support the WCs, but it's got nothing on the drivers, but
Yeah,
the
it's
cars and the organisation.
Yeah, it's the organisation of what they've done. It shouldn't have taken that long to get the red flag out. It should not have taken that long for the safety car to start going. And it should not have been a staller. They should have...
Yeah.
They should be anticipating everything that's happening. I get stalling is... You can't really anticipate it. Though, given that we had 3 stallers, they should have anticipated at least 1.
Oh, and there's contact!
Oh! Contact for
Oh.
the first 3. That's from Chadwick, Kimmerline, and Volverend and Garcia.
Yeah, Chadwick backed them up because we're going green, despite the fact half the pack aren't there.
I mean, I suppose it manages to get the rest of the pack to get back up. Though, we're green again, fully racing, though can't see much racing for the back half of the field. Though,
Kimmerline's going for it. She had a look, didn't she, on the inside of Chadwick?
though she's...
Wolverend.
Volverend is really trying to make up for her crash in quali. Trying to get round the outside of Kimmerlinen.
Noda has passed by Belen Garcia.
Ooh, Bellen's really not having a
Oh,
good
look
day.
at this.
Oh,
Marta
fight going on.
Garcia. Look to the inside of Wolverend.
Oh, the Garcias are really trying to fight it today, aren't they?
And they're not related either. That's what I always find
Yeah.
amazing.
I find it so strange that they're not related and yet they have the same name.
Yeah, 2 different names. Well, same name, but 2 different sets of parents as well.
Have you noticed on my notes I've also put the team logo?
I've just been told that the reason they red flagged the race was because the marshals took it down the wrong way. So the marshals took it down the wrong way on the straight, not back up to the crash zone. That's the reason for the red
I'm
flag.
sorry, so you're telling me the fact that they didn't
Yeah.
red flag it because it was loads of safety hazards
It
and
was-
there's a bag on the track?
Oh, look at this! Down the inside, Marta!
Oh!
Oh, but looks up! She takes Wolverend off!
Oh,
And
but
that-
she keeps her cool and she managed to get into 3rd. And now Kimmerlinen's going after Chadwick now. Trying to get around the inside, it looks like. Difficult way to get around, especially around all these corners.
Hang on, what's happening here? That's Jess Hawkins coming up the order, and Abby Eaton's just behind her.
Uh-oh.
The 2 partners are together on the racetrack in 5th and 6th. We've been waiting for this. They love racing each other, and now they're really going for it. But
Just so they can rub it in each other's nose.
Jamie Chadwick's really coming under pressure from the driver who finished 3rd in the W Series last year, Emma Kimmerline, and Emma's really pushing it as there's like 3
Oh.
different races going on.
See, going around the inside,
Oh,
backs
Jamie!
out. Oh! That's a bit detentive. There's another bag on the track.
Jamie put in the braking zone, had extra grip, and completely blocked Kimmerline. That was a bit cheeky from Jamie.
That was a lot cheeky. Though, Abby Pullen passes more, though there's a battle between Tomaselli and Chambers going on right now. Kind of want to see that more than a lot. Oh, here we go.
That's it. Round the outside, Abby Pulling.
Chambers trying to make another move, it looks like.
Yeah, that's Abby Pulling versus Sarah Moore. Moore looking to the inside, can't get through. I think, yeah, Beitska Visser's the 95 on the order.
And it's oiling again.
No, it's the step I just kicked as they came through. This is actually being a very interesting race. Right, cars have caught up, so safety car in this lap or else. So the cars did catch up, Josh Blaze has been telling us, which is great news. But
with side effects of contact.
Hopefully tomorrow we actually get full 30 minutes of racing and not anything else.
Okay, there are so many bags on the track that it's actually very concerning.
Yeah.
I've seen at least 3.
As they count down.
I keep thinking I'm seeing the same bag, though no, they're all different colours.
Look at Abby Eaton. She's hunting down her partner of Jess Hawkins as well. And she's looking for the move on the outside. If these two take each other off, whose fault's going to be waiting for this? Abby backs out of the move. Lock up from Wolverend.
I reckon it'll be Abby's fault.
Yeah. Jess trying to go out around the outside.
Right, so Wolverend is keeping her cool against Hawkins and Eaton, though. Gotta admire for that after just having a crash and having to deal with a car that is still basically needs repairing because it definitely does.
Yeah, it's been fully. It has been repaired for
Though it's
this
not to
one.
its best standards.
No, they're going to work on it more overnight and make sure that the tuning is back. It's back to its basic setup now, not to the race setup they want for tomorrow. But you can see already Fabian Wolverend locking up on the front left as well. And she's got some ticker tape.
Surprised she didn't stall.
Yeah, Abby's under pressure from Beitska Visser. Beitska's going for it, and
Well-
that's Abby on Jess. Oh.
Told ya.
Yeah, the 44 of Abby Eaton looked up the inside of the 21 of Jess Hawkins.
Though they all better look out for Visser. Visser's been feeling very confident with her car recently.
Look at Yeah, you're right. Look at Beitska. She's really under. She's attacking Abby. Abby goes defensive.
Oh, can she get through? Can she get through?
Around the outside.
Oh,
No.
She just misses it. She'll go on the straight.
Without DRS, it's quite hard to overtake, isn't it, at this track?
It's very difficult to overtake on this track. But Marta Garcia has fastest lap with a 1:59.314. Oh,
Beitska's trying to go around the outside to turn 6 and 7, not working out. Abby defends the inside line. Nicely done from Abby Eaton.
30s and 40s. De Hughes is doing really well. She just passed both Bustamante and Belen Garcia.
Got a
one
message from Abby who says, what is WF Series? I feel like it's a F2, F3 rip-off from what I've seen, the pics I've seen so far. It's W Series, so it's women only to give them a step up in racing. And that's Jamie Chadwick defending
So it's definitely not
Carolina.
Bus. The end plate just caught the back of her.
So was there contact?
I feel like no sports series can be a rip-off as well.
Yeah.
It's just different levels, basically.
Oh.
Or categories.
Who's at the inside of Beitska? Abby Pulling, trying to go through.
Oh, Abby's very determined to not get number 8 again. Because she always finishes 8th.
Yeah, she does, yeah. She does, actually, you're right. Every single time Abby finishes it. Megan and Josh are the new Ant and Dec. Megan always on the left, Joshua was always on the right. Actually, from where we're standing, I'm on the left, you're on the right, but on the TV screens, you're on the right, I'm on the left.
Which I suppose is what it's like for them too.
Yeah, usually it's the other way round. Like, for commentating, it's just one way than the other.
It feels weird if we're in each other's spots.
Yes, it does. As look at this, that's Visser looking to the inside of Abby. I think she's got her this time down towards Lakeside
Can
here,
she do it? Oh, Abby's making a very large comeback.
Oh, it's in the braking zone. She's trying to go around the
Oh.
outside.
Oh, please
To
don't be
the-
contact. Please don't be
Oh! Wolverine was in the wall. Wolverine hit the wall.
Not again.
And Visser's passed and Hawkins has passed. So Hawkins to 4th, Wolverine 5th, Visser 6th, Pulling 7th, Eaton 8th. But,
It's Chen again.
yeah, sure thing, Mr. Director. Let's take a look at through the nothing on the track when there's a battle going on.
Go to the front.
What happened?
No, not
This
that
is the
far
front.
Not that far front.
3rd and 4th. That's what we're not even that. We need
Well,
to
at
see
least
4.
Pulling's not in 8th now.
4 downwards. Here we go. That's Jess Hawkins. And Abby
Right.
Eaton's down to 8. There's a battle going on and we're not seeing
Go
it.
further down. Okay.
Whisper producing this. That produced Channel 4 coverage, not FOM. And it is shocking.
I want to see the racing X's. Why is Eaton and Wolverine going down so much?
No,
Have they
they're in
crashed?
the wall. Oh, they
Yeah,
have.
they
They've
have.
taken each other out. Eaton is out. Wolverend is out. And that'll be another safety car.
Wolverine has yet again damaged her tyres.
Front right this time, though, not front left. That'll be a safety car for sure. And this could be crucial.
Oh.
Kimberlina going for the lead.
Carolina passes. Vote. Can she hold
up.
it? Can she hold it? That lockup might have saved her because I think she just managed to hold it. So now there's a yellow in Sector 1 because of Eaton and Volveren. Bad day for Volveren.
When's that safety car going to get called, though? Jamie's got really... Oh, has
Not
Jamie
yet.
got a problem? Look, the car was bouncing.
Ooh,
So
dunno.
Kimberlina, with a late move, makes it stick. And that could be the race-winning move if that safety car comes out.
Oh, could this be the reign of Emma Kimmerlinen?
Come on, guys. Come on. Give us some racing. Jamie's in the slipstream. She's going to go to the outside line. No, can't get it.
Emma, go left.
I forget how slow these cars are.
Yeah.
I was calling it that they were going to make it. Jamie
like-
dives! Can't make
But
it!
she fails.
Kimberlina did the same thing that Jamie did. Went on the inside and blocked the racing line.
Well, I did say go left.
Yeah. Safety car.
Safety car makes its appearance now, and Eaton and Volveren are definitely out. I wouldn't expect anything less. Drivers are to follow the safety car to not overtake each other. At least it's not a red flag because it's not really needed because they went on a very, very big part of the off. And it's inhaler.
Yeah, sorry, it's me. I was yawning. So Volveren's got a
Ooh.
broken left.
She's completely demolished that front tyre.
Has she?
How did
clipped-
that happen?
She must have clipped the back of Abby Eaton. We're going to
Abby
see it now. Okay,
Abby
so.
doesn't look as damaged, though.
Oh, so Volveren hits the wall and
so-
breaks a suspension. Jess Hawkins gets through,
She...
and that's why she was dropping down throughout the order.
And then she can't hold it anymore, and it's...
Beitskavissa goes through. Abby gets a tap from a teammate. Volveren goes wide, jumps across the curbs, and Volveren tags the back of Abby Eaton.
Ooh.
And Abby hits the wall in response, and then that would put them both out because by the time they got to the next corner, the suspension would have failed on both of their cars as well. Yeah. Oh, there was secondary contact. Abby turned in, and Volveren was
Bag.
on the inside, but
Was that bag?
yeah, Volveren already had suspension failure.
So hitting that bag.
So Volveren, so Abby Eaton turned in. Volveren already had front right suspension
So they
failure
hit each other again. When
on the right sides of the crash. Yeah.
there is more Abby Eaton's fault when hitting her straight on again. Though they both had suspension failure, so it damaged them even more.
Volveren was already out of the race because she hit the wall. Then she hit Abby Eaton. Abby had
That
suspension
means
damage. And
They
then,
were both
Yeah.
technically already out of the
It's a
race. as soon as they hit each
50-50.
other.
It's across 3 separate incidents. It's a 50-50. That's how I would view it in my book.
Yeah. There's no other way to see it. I mean, they've both done a lot of things.
And this has brought out the safety car again.
I love how they have to stand on a paint bucket. I'd love to
Together,
stand on
yeah.
that paint bucket.
Can I just point out as well, this is ridiculous. Safety car out again. This has not been a smooth start to the season for W Series, has it?
I think it brings very foretelling warnings for the race tomorrow
Yeah.
for W Series.
And it's raining as well, prediction. Big rainstorm
Exactly.
for race 2.
That means that it's going to be hell.
Yes, pretty much.
Hell in Miami.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. I'm interested to see if they red flag it again, or they'll just take
No.
us to the end.
There won't be a red flag.
Yeah.
There's an off point on the place where they've crashed.
Ronaldo goes head plant emoji as well. He's also said that was intense, laughing. Very last moment, they were on 10-18-19 when the safety car was announced. Ronaldo says Marta Garcia's in third now. Oh, God, you're right.
Oh, Garcia's really
And
trying to get-
Marshals were just standing there. Come on, guys. Yeah, they're not getting into the cars. This was the move from Kimberlinen in the Puma team to Generations. Jamie
She
Chadwick.
really did an amazing job with that overtake. I tell you, I really like Emma Kimmerlinen because she's got that kind of... She's got the same energy as Kimmy.
Yeah,
If she
yeah.
sees something, she's going to go for it no matter what.
And she's racing number 7, of course. Kimmy's
Yeah.
number.
Do you like what I've done with the team things?
Oh, you've done their logos.
Yeah,
That's incredibly handy. We've done it on both sides. That is incredibly handy.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm good. I'm a good artist. I thought, why not? The most difficult one to do was a Puma one because I was afraid I was going to get it wrong and it would look like a really weird X or two.
Yeah. We're going to have a short build-up to qualifying now because all this
Like
keeps getting
minuscule.
cancelled. Yeah. And she's Finnish, of course. Yeah, good thing there from Ronaldo. Yeah, Emma Kimmerlinen is Finnish as well. She's the Kimmy of W Series. Absolutely.
She's a female version of him.
Yeah. I'll take that, actually. And she loves a good drink as well, actually, does Emma Kimmerlinen.
Does she smile a lot? Because
Yes. Quite opposite to
so
Ki-
opposite
Kimmy.
personality. Just
Although she can be quite strict when she needs to be as well.
So she's just a more smiley version.
Pretty much, yeah, pretty much.
She's a version. She's a version of Kimmy when he's around his kids.
Yes, yeah. I just realised when W Series is on the same weekend as F2 and F3, I'm going to be doing all of the support series. I'm going to have to take a couple off and let you do some with some other people as well. A different co-com.
They'll find it increasingly difficult to work with me.
Well, end of the season last year.
Because I won't be able to do this.
Yeah, end of the season.
Unless it's Dad.
End of the season last year. You had Dad in race 2 when Jamie was grand champion because I was doing touring
Yeah, and
cars.
honestly, that was actually quite easy duo.
Bar the camera angle issues and the internet issues. Yeah.
And the fact that my laptop can do it as well.
It wasn't your laptop, it was the internet. It needs to connect to Wi-Fi, Ethernet. We fixed it though for when we need it again.
Though I do like commentating with Dad.
Oh, nice. Well, you're going to be doing an FP3 session with him at some point in the European season, a couple of races a year, because I'm going to go race control and watch F1 in Ultra HD.
Good to know.
So you'll be covering some of the sessions as lead com for F1.
1 minute 50 to go.
Plus 1 lap.
Plus 1 lap.
That's the rule.
So that's probably 2 more laps.
And probably race finish behind the safety car.
Oh yeah. Have we actually had 2 laps without a safety car?
We've had a couple. I think 4 or 5.
So I've just managed to get the point.
We've only done 10. This is lap 11.
This is definitely the poorest one.
In a half an hour race, it's 2 minutes per track. We should have done 15 laps. We've done 11.
I
12
bet
in
they're
total.
all dreading tomorrow. Rain in Miami
And
on a circuit where it's basically like hell to drive on.
Got a feeling it's not the best start, is it? With the red flag coming out as well, and most of this race being run under the safety car.
At least I can't say that the first Miami race was a boring one.
It makes our highlights easier.
It really does.
It does, yeah.
We've got a lot more to cover.
Yes, yeah. And the safety car's not coming in, which means this race, unless it comes in at the end of the following lap,
Gonna finish under safety.
yeah. That's unfortunate. We got a couple of laps, but this feels like Spa, doesn't it? Do you remember?
Yeah,
we 10 minutes on the safety car and then
It
we ran
just
15.
feels like the race has been stolen from us.
Yeah.
A proper race, because we were getting some good action with Emma Kimmerlein and
We
Jamie
were, yeah.
Chadwick. And now it's gonna be Emma Kimmerleinen.
Ronaldo says, hopefully we won't see too many incidents in F1 today and tomorrow, and although I think it's bound to happen. Well, I'm already going to do the same system we've done here, where I can
definitely
control the
is.
red flag timers.
It definitely is gonna happen. It has not been. I'll tell you who it's not been a good day for. It really has not been a good day for the Academy lot.
No, it hasn't. They've been really out there.
They're still in, though they are low on the totem pole.
12th and the 15th?
Where did the points stop? On this
10th.
one? 10th. So at least Marty got some points. And
Chloe
Jenna,
Chen, yeah.
Jenna Racing
Second
gets
and-
double
yeah.
points for their
unless
first race.
Unless the safety car comes in this lap and Jamie just goes all hell and overtakes Kimmerleinen on the last lap.
No, they have a bit too much separation from each other to do that.
Mm.
I'd be more worried about Marta Garcia taking over Jamie.
Megan.
Safety car ending.
We're going to go green for our last lap.
Commentator's curse.
Yeah, it's going to be a last lap showdown. We're going to have, oh my,
Ooh, could Jenna Racing get their first win in
David-
their first race?
David Coulthard just said, just like in Abu Dhabi. Don't mention Abu Dhabi. It's going to be a
Oh, the
one-lap
curse
shoot.
race.
This is going to be fun.
Nerve-wracking.
One lap shootout to decide who's going to be the winner in Miami. And the first winner on this Miami track. Game on.
If this is a home race for Jenna Racing,
Yeah.
it's going to be... Ooh.
Jess Hawkins could get a podium here. Finishes 4th. Just ahead of Marta
This will be her
Garcia.
highest finish as well. She's only finished 6th.
Yeah, as their
highest.
highest, yeah. I'll take you're the commentator. I'll take your
I
word
looked
on
it
that.
up this morning.
Oh, nice. I thought you, well, in your notes, yeah.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out everyone's numbers, and I saw hers, and I was looking at... They have very detailed info about them.
Josh Plays just told us that Ocon will not take part in qualifying due to a cracked chassis, so he's going to start 20th on the grid in tomorrow's race. Anyway, we're coming to the start. A last lap showdown.
Guess who's her hero, her sports hero? Pretty sure it was Tyson Fury.
Oh, Tyson Fury. Oh, wow. Here we go. Coming in.
It says on the race driver thing. You should look at it. I think it was Tyson Fury. Right, so I don't know where they are on the grid.
Last corners. Here we go.
Going round one of the last corners now. DRS would normally be enabled, so
We're green. Look at Jamie. She's trying it.
Jamie's trying to go round the inside, and
Oh!
Jamie.
Go.
Jamie.
Oh, Kimberlina's locked up. Kimberlina's going
No!
straight on. Jamie Chadwick takes the lead. Kimberlina locked up. Down into turn 1. And Jamie
Kimberlina's
Chadwick
down
leads.
third. Marta Garcia's in second. Jamie Chadwick is definitely going to win now, let's face it. Pulling in sixth. She's not in eighth anymore, yay.
We lost our timings at that same moment as well because the race is over.
It couldn't handle it.
Yeah. So the time is up. This is the last lap. Marta Garcia second. Kimberlina came on the track just ahead of Hawkins, but Jamie, there were
Come on.
There were three abreast into turn 1, and Jamie backed out of it. Emma was on the wrong part of the track, locked up, went straight on, and Chadwick just went right through.
Come on, Jess, pass Emma.
Tomaselli and
Moore.
Sarah Moore has dropped down to 8th and 9th. And look at
Ooh.
this. Kimberlina's going for second.
Marty's making a comeback. Please do not go that fast.
Trying around the outside.
Wait, Generation's got even more points now because Moore has gone. Moore has been passed by Chambers. Abby Pulling's gone into 10th. Fifth.
Marta held off Kimberlina, so Kimmer's going to stay third, and Beitskavissa takes Abby Pulling, and Marta, that's Mari, that was Marty, isn't it?
Jess Hawkins is definitely going to get.
Marty's, and Jan, look at that, Chloe Chambers is up to 8th position for Generation.
Okay, am I the only one seeing Moore dropping like a fly?
Yeah, I was wondering why she's dropping. She's down to 11th place, out of the points. That always happens. But look at this. Jamie's under pressure from Marta Garcia, but Marta Garcia's under pressure from Kimberlina as they come to the line, Megs.
Right, Marta Garcia is under very immense pressure, but she's also trying to emit a lot of pressure to Jamie Chadwick. Oh, they're basically going free abreast now.
Oh,
Kimberlina spins!
She's got hit by the back, and she's in the middle of the pack. Can they get it out okay? Yes. But what
Battle between Jess Hawkins and Marta Garcia. Kimberlina's out.
Jamie Chadwick.
Jamie Chadwick wins the first Miami race and the first race for Jenna Racing. Second is Marta Garcia, followed by Jess Hawkins, making her first podium in W Series, followed by Batsky Visser and Abby Pulling, getting her highest ever in this series. Then it's Tomaselli, Chambers, Marty, Garcia, Moore, Bustamante, DeHughes, Noda, Babikova, and then Kimmerlinen is out, and we kind of ended on a green flag since track is now clear. I think she's finally got herself going. So that is such a shame for Kimmerlinen.
Everything happened on the last lap. The timings went down, and then we didn't even know Jamie Chadwick had crossed the line. I went to tap you.
Yeah, we're literally running on no timing screens right now, so it's very difficult.
What an ending. So basically, Kimmerlinen looked round. Yeah, now she's crossed the line. She's got broken suspension. So Kimmerlinen,
that car down there?
she tried to go around the outside line of Marta Garcia, and then she turned in, forgot where Marta Garcia was, and hit her. That was nothing to do with Marta Garcia. I'll take you through it, look. Where are we? This is across the line, which is that's Kimmerlinen. Is this the entire last lap? Yes, it is. So Chadwick, so this is the start of the last lap. Chadwick looks to the outside, gets the lead. No! Sky! Oh!
Why?
Sky have just gone to an ad break.
Is the race over? Technically. Though, have we done the podium?
I've got a feeling they're going to not show the podium and they're going to go straight to their build-up show for Formula One because Sky couldn't care less about Junior Series. But, that's annoying. That is so annoying. Sky F1 outbid Channel 4 for coverage of W Series, and they've barely done a thing. Channel 4 was better than that. Oh.
At least they didn't interrupt a replay.
Yeah. And I think that's happened, actually. The timer's gone off because the red flag was out, so it's delayed the timings. Now it's shut down. 19 hours, 50 minutes to go. Well, that was unfortunate, but I can tell you what happened. Yeah, Kimmerlinen down to the last corner at turn 17, pulled to the outside. Garcia had nowhere to go. Kimmerlinen turned in and was surprised Garcia was there. But Jess Hawkins takes third.
I am very, very proud of Jess Hawkins right now.
Oh, me too. First podium as well.
I mean, her partner goes out, so now she has a trophy to, wave in her face. It's like, you were out, I got third. This could have been yours.
Yeah, debatable things as well going on.
It's like, I win.
Grid Network says, seems like we are watching Talladega. Yeah, yeah. Everything happens on the last lap, and everything changes at the line.
I'm surprised Kim Alain didn't run out of her car. Saying she was on
Jumps over and just hits. Welcome back to Miami, where the big one continues.
Then Babikova just saying, "Help! My friend has invisible fire."
Abby Eaton running out and saying, I'm on fire. Jess Hawkins running up, help my partner with the invisible fire. We've got to do a W Series version of Talladega Nights. That's got to happen now. That has got to happen.
I'd love that.
We're in America for a while. Let's get them on and doing it.
Yeah.
Jenna Racing, on debut, gets a victory.
It is impressive.
And Jamie Chadwick defends her championship again. Third season, she starts with a win.
I am very impressed by everyone at Jenna Racing right now, because not only have they won their first ever race,
yeah.
they've also got both drivers
In the
having
points.
points.
Was it 7th for Chloe Chambers or 6th?
No, by the end of it, I think it might have been 9th or 8th.
Oh, so that moved up a bit, yeah. Well, we can't tell because the timings are gone.
Because Kim Alainen,
Yeah,
obviously, going out might have bumped her up a bit.
can't tell because the timings have gone, so we've literally got
Which
no clue.
I needed to take a photo of.
Well, they are on here.
Still,
Yeah, we can reverse as well.
it's just annoying.
So Chadwick is the only champion of W Series, 2 championships. Yep.
Yeah.
And she's also the only person to win in all 3 seasons now. That's a cheap stat,
Yeah.
but it's true.
So technically by statistics, she's the best driver on the grid.
Yeah.
And the most qualified on the grid for some reason now.
Get her into Formula 2! Don't know how many times I have to say that.
She definitely deserves a spot. I mean, you can't prove it more than that.
Yeah,
I mean, what do they want her to do? Make sure everyone else is out of a race and win?
yeah. W Series getting a lot of good stuff out there on Twitter. You can see as well on TweetDeck, as you see. So the social screen worked. Jenna Racing at their home race. Caitlin, keeping up with the Kardashians is going to be fun. What's their new show, The Kardashians?
Yeah.
On Disney Plus.
Yeah.
Do you think there'll be an episode?
Yeah, next year.
Next year? We have to wait a year!
Or a few months.
Ugh.
It's very weird with the timings with keeping up with the Kardashians and the Kardashians.
I hate to point out, but I think Sky have cut W Series out of their podium as well to go to their pre-show or the qualifying show. So I don't think we're going to see the podium.
It will probably come out in summer, September time, because in the episodes recently done, I think Kylie's heavily pregnant and she's only given birth a couple months ago.
So I think we're hanging on because we don't actually know whether or not we're going to get the podium or not because of that red flag. And Sky literally just cut it off with no explanation. No, that's it. We're not going to have it. They've gone on to their qualifying show.
Wow.
Well done, Sky. Obviously, the F1 is too much for you as well. You couldn't just delay it and just... Ugh.
Why?
Delilah.
Can't they have a podium?
Oh, sorry, I was going to say Delilah, sorry, yeah. Oh, well, there we go.
That works.
That'll do. Have you got the full results? Because I have Josh send them across because we have not got anything up in the commentary box. So we need to see
I'm not
the results.
liking how they've handled W Series.
And we only get a 20-minute break before qualifying.
Yeah. This is a race, not a quali. If it was quali, I'd understand.
Yeah,
Though it isn't.
yeah, that's not fair.
Though they're cutting a podium off just so quali can start. It's on the same track as well.
Yeah, that's what's really annoying me.
So technically it can't stop.
There's the results. Talk us through it, Megs.
Right, so in first, obviously, for Jenna Racing, Jamie Chadwick wins the first race of the season and first race for Jenna Racing. Second is Marta Garcia, followed by, in third, Jess Hawkins, followed by Visser, who thought she was having a good day with her car, and she definitely was.
Yeah.
Then in fifth, it's Pulling, finally making a break from eighth. Then in sixth, it's Tomaselli, making away from the back of the grid, which I'm pretty sure she was at the back of the grid nearly.
Thomas
Yeah, she was in 14th.
14th, yeah, out of 18, yeah.
In 7th, it is Chambers, so she was bumped up.
She did
to
get 7th. I
6th.
thought she might, yeah.
Getting a lot of points there for Jenna Racing. Then Marty is in 8th, unfortunately, going down from 1st. 9th is Belen Garcia. 10th is Sarah Moore. 11th is Bustamante. I don't know properly how to say her name. We need to learn that.
I would say Bustamante.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll double check with that.
It's how I read it. 12th is Dehuse, 13th is Noda, 14th is Badakova, and then in the pits it looks like is in 15th Emma Kimmelainen. Then out for definite is Volverend, Eaton, and Powell.
Yeah, all crashed out. Thanks, Max. So, for coverage details, we'll be back in around about 15 minutes' time.
Yes.
For all of the action for Formula 1 qualifying, we're going to change all the systems over and get all that set up. And then we'll have to, there'll be a 5-minute pre-show. Then me and Megan will have to talk for 5 minutes. Then we go into qualifying.
I can rant during that 5 minutes about the atrocious miscommunications in W Series and Sky.
Yeah, sounds perfect to me. Right, that's it then. We're all done. I'll hand over to you.
Right, that was certainly an interesting and infuriating race for W Series with only a few laps of proper racing, and most of that was done under safety car or red flag. So, thank you for watching. Join us again tomorrow for the race at Miami again, and also the qualifying next for F1. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.